Kalash men are traditionally shepherds, wood craftsmen, beekeepers and farmers. They keep a solar calendar which works perfectly throughout the year for them to gather for the harsh winter and celebrate. The Muslims in the region call them the derogatory term kafir, which means pagan or infidel, as they dislike the Kalasha way of life, which involves many festivities, winemaking, dancing, and a freedom for the women, which greatly contradicts Muslim sensibilities. These people are becoming increasingly concerned, saying this is no longer enough, since their young ones are being gradually drawn into the outer world, away from the fireside that had previously provided the space for sharing stories of old times. One of the Qazi said, "It is not enough anymore if the Qazis preach. Sometimes people do not listen as they did before, especially the children, and their parents do not remember with the precision or care of previous generations. What will happen when the Qazis die? Who will take their place? How will our children's children learn where they have come from?" The pressure of tourism, the poverty of subsistence, land disputes and court cases with outsiders, timber smuggling, sudden inflow of cash, education in a language not of their own. All these sensitive issues have culminated into a wave of massive change, impossible for this tolerant and unpretentious people to comprehend, let alone manage. Qazi Kosh Nawaz is one of the guardians of the Kalasha tradition, one of the elders of the community. And these important people who know the legends and rituals the way they really are. They transfer local knowledge to the people during festivals and special events. Within Pakistani society, the Kalasha unquestionably face enormous pressures to conform and assimilate on all levels. Teaching the Kalasha children to read and write in their own language would basically enable the community to take decisive steps in preserving its own culture and to take responsibility for sustaining it. In each of the 5 Kalasha schools, the teachers have expressed profound will to be able to teach their students about their own culture in their own language. The Kalasha feel an urgent need to document their culture, language and traditions with a written language of their own. This becomes an indigenous tribal call to preserve the spiritual and ritual integrity of belief system from a materially poor but culturally wealthy people.